From what is it? 6. All right. Next, Patricia Totalis from Mortal Realm 6. Oh, are you Patricia? No. Well, what are you? Okay. Patricia's my last one for the day. I don't have anyone else on my list. Weird that they would just send me somebody that's not on my list. It's not like orientation is an easy thing. There are orientation packets to take care of. There's a mentor program to get set up. It's not like we just say, oh, hey, welcome to the Court of the Undead. Here's your haunting license. It is a process. We take orientation seriously around here. All right, fine. It's not your fault. I'll just be short one packet for Miss Patricia Totalis, but I guess we'll figure it out. Let's start with your name. Whoa, okay. All right, it's okay. You're looking a little freaked out here. Totally normal. Let me just, let's just take a second and close our eyes and think peaceful thoughts for a moment, all right? It's gonna be okay. I know that this is a lot to take in. I mean, dying and then showing up here, there's a lot going on right now. But trust me, the Astral Plane, it's actually not so bad. I think you'll find that once you get used to it, it's not actually so different from the mortal plane. Okay? It's gonna be okay. I'll tell you what, why don't I take a second and explain a little bit how things work around here, okay? All right, so the Astral Plane is broken down into, wait a second. You don't smell dead. Are you? Hold on. Hold still. Yeah, that's a pulse, all right. Are you still alive? Well, how did you get here? How is there a mortal in the Astral Plane? Of course you don't know. Obviously you wouldn't be here by yourself if you knew. What do I even do? We can't have mortals on the Astral Plane. I mean, obviously you didn't come here on purpose, but how did you even end up here? This has never happened before. Hold on. Just hold still for a second. Okay. I think I know what happened here. You poor sucker, have been marked by a demon. No, not the soul stealing kind. Just the kind that means that somebody likes your energy and wants to siphon your energy. And it's probably nothing bad. Usually energy siphoning demons are actually pretty good to the humans that they siphon from, because they need them. But every once in a while they find someone that they think is special, and they get a little bit obsessive, a little bit overly possessive, and they mark that mortal so that no other demon can siphon from them. And sometimes a powerful spell like that can leave behind some residual astral energy. And when that happens, weird stuff can happen all the time. Here's what I think happened. I think you were in this little net of astral energy, unbeknownst to you. And then when that demon portaled back to the astral plane, all that energy around you just sucked you into the portal too. And now here you are. Well, that's kind of a bum deal, isn't it? And it's not like I can just portal you back. No. Portaling only works on astral beings. I mean, you had some residual energy, but whatever was there is pretty much all used up from when you hitchhiked here. Yeah. What do I even do? I don't. This definitely was not covered in job training. Can I just... Well, I mean, okay, like it's okay. It'll be all right. It's not your fault. We'll get it all figured out. It's actually a pretty easy solution, okay? I'll just kill you, and then we can start up your orientation, okay? Whoa. Calm down. Don't be such a baby. You're gonna end up here anyway. I mean, maybe a little earlier than planned, but this is where everyone goes from the mortal plane. Y'all end up here some way or another. Every single realm ends up in the astral plane. You're just, a little early, but it's okay. It actually probably saved you some pain. Usually dying can be pretty unpleasant, but your trip here was pretty painless, right? Yeah, so, saved yourself some old pain. Nice job. Good work. All right. Stop. I won't kill you, okay? Just keep your voice down. Don't want anyone else finding out that you're here. Oh, what a PR nightmare. Okay. All right. Well, if you don't want me to kill you, I'm guessing that imprisoning you until you rot and then die on your own is out of the question, too. Oh, come on, please. That's not me killing you. It's just time taking its normal course. Just here instead of, with your family and friends and a home. All right, fine. Well, that doesn't leave me a lot of options. I can't portal somebody that isn't an astral being. I mean, I can tell you everything there is to know about portaling. I can tell you how to portal every certain type of astral being to every single realm on the mortal plane. I can even, find an astral being on a mortal plane and then portal them to another mortal plane. I can do that. That's easy. That's cakewalk. But portaling a mortal? It just simply can't be done. There's no way. Well, hold on. There might be one thing. There's this old ghoul's tale. Honestly, I'm not even sure if it's true. Usually ghouls' tales are just, things that people make up to scare the new recruits or something. But there was this one tale about a mortal who came to the astral plane. I think it was his lover died and he wanted her back or something. So he got here. And how did he get back? I remember. Hold on, I have some books over here. I think I have one that's got ghoul's tales in it. Here we go. Hopefully it's in here. I think it should be. Book of Shadows. I know that means something different than some other mortal planes, but here it means a book of stories. Let's see what we can find, shall we? Oh, here we go. Okay, so there was a mortal man whose lover died of the plague. She was still very young, and so he he made a deal with a demon on the mortal plane to take him here. I'm not sure how, but the story doesn't say that part. Unfortunately, that could maybe be helpful, but oh well. And then he came here and sought her out and found her. Oh, but she didn't recognize him. It's actually pretty common to have some memory loss along the way. Yeah, unfortunate, especially for this guy. So he was gonna leave her here. So he found the demon that brought him here, but the demon just laughed at him and said that he didn't make a deal for the return trip. Just word to the wise, don't make a deal with a demon. I feel like that's pretty common sense, but obviously not. Humans are stupid. No offense. Okay, so then there was another demon, a very, very old demon, who heard all of this happening. And she told him that if he could find her a special flower, that she could make a potion that would send him home. Interesting. Okay, so it's called the Lazarus flower. Oh, and it only grows right on the rim of the Pit of Despair. That's a fun place. Here's the thing. There are a lot of places in the Astral Plane that are actually not so scary. You know, there's the Fields of Asphodel, there's, the Court of the Undead here, which isn't so bad. But then there's also, sort of in the inner part of the Astral Plane, it's all of those very unpleasant places that gives all of the Astral Plane a bad name. The Pit of Despair, the Forest of Torment, Hell, all of those kinds of places that mortals talk about. That's where that goes on. And the Pit of Despair is right in the center of all of those. So, anyway, he went on a very long, arduous quest. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this, but he eventually found the Lazarus flower and brought it back to the woman, and she was able to make him a potion. Oh, okay. Turns out the potion actually temporarily killed him. But it was temporary. He drank the potion, and then she was able to portal him back, seeing as he was, an astral being. He was dead. And then the potion wore off, and he was back to normal, back on the mortal plane. All right. I mean, here's the thing. This is a book of stories. I don't know if it's true or not. But that might be our only shot. What do you say? You feel like going on a quest to find a magic flower? Okay, sounds good. Oh, no, I'm not going with you. I can't leave my post. If I left here and someone found out about it, that would be horrible. Then they would come looking for me, and trust me, you don't want a rogue undead with you. Not when they're searching for me. No, I mean, I guess I could go with you after my shift is over. Do you feel like waiting 3 days? Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea either. I'm not sure that a mortal could survive more than even just a day here on their own. We'll tell you what. I'm gonna help you out a little bit, okay? Let's get you looking more like an undead. Help you blend in a little bit. All right? Here's a secret. This is something that most people don't want you to know. But most people around here, they don't actually look that gruesome, per se. The rotting flesh and the wounds and all that stuff. I mean, some people, when they die, that's how they come here. But almost everybody, that's not the case. And here, your flesh doesn't actually rot. Now, if you make a lot of trips to the mortal plane, that's where, things like that can happen, and that's a different story. But most people around here don't actually look that gross, I guess. But it's almost sort of a status thing to look gross. So, some undead like to use makeup to make themselves appear a little bit more unsightly, I suppose. So, yeah, I've got some here because the new recruits, sometimes they want to do that same thing. So, if we gored you up a little bit, well, not gore, it doesn't have to be gore, but if we just made you look a little more dead, then it would help a lot probably on your quest. What do you say? Yeah? Okay. Let me just get out some stuff here and then we'll get started, okay? All right. All right. I think I've got everything that we're going to need now. All right. Are you ready to be deadified? That's not a word. I don't know why I said that. Whatever. Okay. The first step to looking more like you are dead is a flawless complexion. No, just kidding. That doesn't matter. But this, it is, yeah, it's a little bit lighter than you, but that's okay. That'll help to get rid of those rosy cheeks and any of that pinkish glow of life, okay? We want none of that. Not in you. So we're going to take this on our sponge. What is this? It's foundation. Okay. What realm are you from? If you don't know what foundation is. You don't know. Oh, okay. So you're from one of the realms that doesn't know about realms. Okay. Gotta be careful what I say then. Nah, you know what? You already know way too much. It's fine. Okay, so here's the thing. There's the mortal plane and the astral plane, and both of those are two separate places. But each of those planes are broken up into different realms within those planes. So in the mortal plane, there are 12 mortal realms. All of them are completely different places that exist simultaneously, but don't ever intersect. Does that make sense? No. Okay. Just think of it as different worlds, really, and they're all in the same place, but not in the same place. Well, that didn't clear anything up. Let me put it this way. I was from the third mortal realm. I lived on a land called Earth, well, a planet called Earth. I lived there until I died, and then when I died, I came here, just like everybody does from the mortal realm. So you were from a different realm, probably not Earth, if you just judging by the way that you're dressed and the fact that you don't know what foundation is. Do you have any indication of what plane you were from, or what realm you were from? What sort of kingdoms or countries or whatever were there? Ooh, okay, I don't recognize any of those names. I think I flunked that part of orientation when I got here, studying the different... Oh, I have an orientation packet. Hold on, let's find out, shall we? All right. I should say in here, list all of the different places. Let's see, if you don't know what realms are, you don't know what foundation is, I'm guessing that you're not any of the realms 1 through 8. Do you know what planet you were on? You don't know what a planet is. Okay. So probably not 9 through 11 either. Yeah, well, I'm guessing you're probably 12. Let's see what's on realm 12. Okay. Was there magic where you're from? There was. Okay, cool. There's no magic on Earth. Well, not really. Sort of. Yeah, sort of. Not the same as yours, probably. Okay, yeah. You said Maladia was one of them? Okay, Maladia, Asgard, Asmal, all of those are listed here. Okay, so you are from realm 12. That's good to know. Yeah, oh no, that's good to know. I mean, 1, it helps me know how much you know about things. And 2, if/when we do actually get you back to your plane, we want to make sure that you show up on the right realm. It would be a little bit awkward if you disappeared from Naboo and then woke up in Helm's Deep, right? I know those names don't mean anything to you. Just Trust me, they're different realms. It's whatever. Okay, so realm 12. Anyway, let's get back to this. This is foundation. This is something that you put on your skin that helps give you an even complexion. And in this case, since it's lighter than your skin tone, it will make you look a little less alive. Okay? Okay, let's get started. Take my little sponge here. Get some makeup on there. Yeah, it's kind of a liquid. We'll just spread that all over on your face. All right. Hold still, okay? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, that looks good. You're looking much more lifeless, which is the goal. Yeah, then you sort of blend it in. Yeah, just like that. Okay, a little bit up here. Just want to make sure it's nice and blended so that you can't tell that it's actually foundation. So it just looks like it's your dead skin. Okay. All right, yeah, that's looking pretty good. All right, next up we're going to put on some powder. Do you know what powder is? Okay, good. So this is a translucent powder that will, one, help to set the foundation in place. And because it's got a white undertone, it will make you look even a little more pale, which is excellent. All right. A little tissue. All right. Use a nice big brush. Here we are. Okay, you might not want to breathe too deeply, okay? Okay. Ready? Get your cheeks. Don't want any of that rosy blush coming through. Make sure your forehead is good. Your chin. Maybe a little bit down your neck too, huh? Just make sure that no one can tell that you're actually alive. Okay. Okay. I think that's looking good. All right. So there's the powder. Next step is to make your face look a little bit more sunken, okay? In order to do that, we're going to use some brown eyeshadow. Do you know what eyeshadow is? Okay, it's It's like a powder that goes usually around your eyes, but we're going to use this nice dark color to do some contouring. It's okay that you don't know what that is. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just trust me, okay? All right. Eyeshadow. Eyeshadow brush. All right, actually, I don't want an eyeshadow brush. I want a bigger one. Let's do this one. Should work for contouring a little bit better. Got ahead of myself there. All right, sounds good. That looks much better. Okay, so we're gonna contour first on your temples up here. There we go. Okay. Other side. Okay. Now we're going to do your cheeks right around here, sort of a line going down, and we'll make them look a little more sunken, a little less fleshy. Okay. Line down into your jaw almost. There we are. Okay. Now we're going to do the sides of your nose here, okay? Okay. That side. Okay, perfect. Now, just for good measure, we're going to go down your neck a little bit too. Make that look a little more dead. Yeah, just sort of the lines there in between the throat. Make that look just a little more sallow as well. All right, that's looking pretty good. Now we're going to take out one of our blending brushes. Just blend all that out so that it looks nice and natural, okay? There we go. Yeah, that's looking good. Yep, I'd believe that. Okay, cool. It's amazing what you can do with makeup. Okay. Cheeks. Get that nice. Yeah. Still want it to be there and distinct, but not quite so stark of a line, you know. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Nose. Hold still. There we go. Other side. All right, and then just your neck down here a little bit. There. All right. Contouring looking pretty good now. All right, now for the fun part, the eyes. You cannot have lovely, full-looking eyes in the astral plane. So we are going to use some of the darker shades on this palette. There's another word you don't know. It just means it's a bunch of eyeshadows put together, okay? We're going to use some of these darker tones down here to sort of hollow out the eyes a little bit. Now, eyeshadow brush. Eyeshadow. We're going to start with this sort of mauve tone. It's a lot darker than it looks, trust me. All right. to just below your eyebrows. Good. And then down below your eye a bit too. Yeah, give you that nice sunken look. The one time it's okay to have bags under your eyes. Is that a thing where you're from? Do you not want to have bags under your eyes because you look tired? Okay, well, that's good at least. You probably don't have expensive serums you have to buy trying to look younger because you can't pass your expiration date, especially as a woman. But, you know, whatever. It's fine. I'm not bitter. I'm dead. It's fine. Right. Underneath a little bit, too. There we are. Fabulous. That's looking pretty good. Okay, now we're going to go in with this dark plum here. Give you a nice dark lid. So this will go sort of just on the lid there, okay? Just right up there. Fabulous. Good. Okay. Put over there too. Good. All right, we're looking good now. All right. Next step. Where is it? Here it is. Eyeliner. We're going to get rid of that fleshy tone in your waterline. That's that little line right by your eyes there with this. Okay, I'll be gentle. We're just going to go in really close there and just sort of smudge that up. Not really worrying about being exact here. It's more just getting it on there. In fact, the less exact, the better, probably. Some across your upper lash line, too. Perfect. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, down here. Same dealio. Boop, 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 boop. Never thought learning how to do makeup when I was alive would come in handy so much when I was dead. Never know. All right. You are looking pretty good, my friend. We just need to get rid of that nice pinkish color on your lips, okay? I have got, let's see. Let's start with this one. This is a nice dark brown lipstick, okay? It's called Black Orchid if you care. I don't know if you do, but that's what it's called, Black Orchid. So we're gonna just get some of this right on the lips. There we go. Okay, give me a nice little pout. Get that. Good. The inner lip there. Perfect. Okay. Then, just for good measure, I'm going to take some of this black lipstick, put it just on the very inside, the inner lip there. Make it look real dead. This one is just called Black, in case you cared. Okay. All right, give me that nice pout again. Good. There, okay now. Good. All right, now, don't smile too wide because I don't want people to see that there's still the fleshy color inside your mouth, but otherwise I think that's looking pretty good. Yeah. Now, we do also have to do something about the smell. I'm sorry, it's a dead giveaway. You smell alive. Or more, I guess you don't smell dead, but either way, people will notice, okay? We're gonna need to get you smelling worse. Sorry. I have a few options here of different scents, so you can kind of take your pick from these, okay? Okay. Here's our first one. This one is a very common scent, especially for those of us mortals coming from Earth. It's the smell of a chemical that they use to embalm bodies in morgues. It's called formaldehyde. You don't know what that is? It's actually probably a good thing. It's not a great smell. But it does smell very dead. No one will doubt that you are dead if you smell like this. I'll have to give that a little whiff, see what you think of that one. Yeah, it's not pleasant. I mean, none of these are probably going to be super pleasant, but yeah, that one definitely isn't great. Well, keep that in mind. That's option number 1, okay? Option number 2, a little less harsh, I suppose. This one smells like a forest rotting. Sort of the scent of, like, right after autumn, right before winter, so it doesn't smell crisp like snow, but just dead leaves and rotten logs, you know, that kind of stuff. I mean, it's a nice earthy scent. Dead earthy, but, you know, still earthy. Maybe you're into that. Let me let you test this one. Ooh, I'm running out of this one. A lot of people choose this scent. It's a little less offensive than the formaldehyde and the other one I'm going to show you. Yeah, actually doesn't smell too bad to me. But still smells like death, which is important. That's what we're going for. All right, give that one a whiff. Okay, better than the first one. All right, good. Keep that in mind. I've got one other one. This one is very much, no one will doubt that you're from hell if you have this one, okay? This one is fire and brimstone. That's what the inner part of the astral plane smells like. That part I was telling you about with all the very unpleasant places that give the rest of the astral plane a bad name. Yeah. That is what this is in. Lots of that area is burning. Now this scent is one that actually most demons smell like this because most of the demons work in that sort of area. That's sort of their specialty is torturing souls for all time, you know, that kind of stuff. So if you smelled like this, not only would you definitely pass for being dead, but people would also probably think that you were a pretty high up person to be able to work in the inner area, the astral plane. Let's give it a good shake. Make sure they don't separate. You wouldn't want fire and no brimstone. It's the brimstone that really sells it, huh? All right. Ooh, that's tight. There we go. There we are. I like that color. Whew, it's a strong one. All right, give that one a whiff, won't you? Yeah, strong, right? Definitely reminiscent of everyone's worst nightmares of the afterlife. Yeah. All right, so out of those three, which would you most, I guess, not mind smelling like? The fire and brimstone. Good choice. I think this would be good and would give you that sense of power too. Most people probably wouldn't even scrutinize you too much because they just smell this and think, ooh, they're important, and scurry along their way so they don't get in trouble. All right, excellent. So I've got a squirt bottle here. It's got some water in it. We do want it to last, don't we? Okay. That should do the trick. All right. That maybe a little shake. Okay, I want you to just hold still, okay? I'm gonna spray this kind of all around you, but also focusing on the hair so that it looks a little more gross, I guess. All right, you ready? Okay. You might want to close your eyes too, okay? All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Gonna muff up your hair a little bit too, okay? Okay, a little more spray. Just gonna mess that up for you. Okay. There we go. Let's go in with a comb and sort of tease it a little bit too. Okay. Yeah. Just to make sure that it really looks messy. Like I said, the messier and the grosser you look in the astral plane, it's actually sort of a status thing. People like that. Okay, you know what? I think you could pass for dead. Congratulations. Okay. You ready for this? You sure you want to do this? It would really be so easy if I just killed you. I mean, it would hardly hurt at all, too. I can make sure. No? All right, well, you can definitely give this a shot, okay? Okay, well, you go get the flower, bring it back to me, and I will do what I can to recreate that potion, okay? All right, well, good luck out there. You're gonna need it.